Can we give another warm welcome to His Excellency D.Mشعل, a youth empowerment welcome. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Really, thank you for taking the time and being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. And so, I mean, I have some questions obviously here, but just, I mean, enlighten us. What are you doing to empower the youth that seems to be working so well?
Well, I guess our job is summarized, I can summarize it in one single term, and it's enabling. I mean, everything we do, all the programs we initiate, all the projects that we implement, all of them basically are narrowed down into one single term, which is enabling. When you're young and you're in college, if you're an engineer, you expect to work as an engineer and being productive as an engineer. But in our region, the truth is not all our youth work in what they were prepared to be working in. So it's very easy for you to graduate as an engineer or graduate as a, as a translator and then end up working in a governmental job. Our task is to make sure this doesn't happen. So we start with the skill set, we start with what they enjoy doing, and prepare them for those years. So once they're done with their training, they're done with their education, they have a career and they have something they enjoy and that they can excel in. You can only do that if you're ready when they're almost 10 years old.
So the point there would be that everything is developing and moving forward, but the education system has kind of stayed stagnant. So, you know, with the youth here today, if any of them were maybe going into education, this would be a great topic for them to think about.
A lot of those issues, a lot of the things we discuss, they're nice on paper. But when you start to implement them, you find out they don't work at all. You need to prepare for the Gen Alpha, right? Gen Alphas are 2010. Those are born 2010 because those are the pipeline, the people who are coming in the pipeline and they're going to be working with the economy. Preparing you for the future to the industrial revolution we're in. We have a project going on in Kuwait with Boeing, and we're starting a digital campus where it basically works with, technology and, enabling. The idea with youth is the idea of entrepreneurship or getting a job. These are the two pathways you have. It's either you become an entrepreneur, start your own business. It's basically what we in our region, mostly in Kuwait, very fond of, or you end up a very good qualified employee. So you have only two paths you work with. Now, in order for you to become an entrepreneur, you need the entrepreneurial mindset. And this is what people really need to understand. So to become an entrepreneur, you have an entrepreneurial mindset, or you need to be an inventor. We need to start doing only the things that we enjoy doing. I mean, you have to start with your hobby. And this is where we started the STEM League in Kuwait. In Kuwait, we have a STEAM League. It's the 4th year in our STEAM League. So STEAM is science, technology, engineering, and because art is very important, art and math. And basically, we think this is an alternative to the traditional curriculum or the traditional schooling, and start with those who are 16 years old, the graduates of the STEM program. Because if you start with the STEM program, that means this student or this youth or this Gen Alpha is basically working with their hobby. So if your hobby to code, you can become a coder. If you're working in robotics, you work in robotics. If you have the skill and if you enjoy what you're doing in an early age, you can go to the startup campus, start your business, work in robotics, work in coding. What you need is to find something that you love, you enjoy doing, and make this your career. I swear to God, you guys are superstars. You guys are warriors.